Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Columbia City Lady Eagle Basketball and WJHS. Andrew Thompson here tonight from the TP Indicator. Conference action, the Bellmont Braves, the Columbia City Lady Eagles. As you just, if you heard, which their band's quite loud here, you probably heard the strains of the Columbia City loyalty song by the Bellmont Band. And you'll hear the Bellmont school song in the background as we get started here. The Lady Eagles come in at 10-6 on the season, and they will take on a stubborn Bellmont squad tonight that is ranked number 3 in 3A, and they're 14-1. As Coach Andy Hine picked up his 200th career win their last time out, and so the conference standings, we look at them right now, it's Bellmont and Norwell, both at 3-0. And so Columbia City, if they're going to get involved with that, needs to knock off one of, well, we've already lost to Norwell, but we're going to have to knock Bellmont off here tonight. Bellmont and Norwell play a week from now. So that's the way the conference standings shake out. And this Bellmont bunch usually physical. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Usually games get down here and get pretty physical. And so we'll see where we go with that. And don't forget boys basketball tomorrow night. They will host Bellmont back at Columbia City High School. So that's coming up. And let's see if we can pull those rankings up real quick. And okay, let me see. Yes, 3A. Bellmont is ranked 4th at 14-1. Columbia City has dropped out of the rankings. As for now, they were ranked earlier in the season. Of course, Norwell again moved up on the success factor, so they're 4A now for a couple of years. So that'll be, they will not be dealing with Bellmont in a sectional. Might clear the way for Bellmont to win one. Here, as of recent, they ran into Norwell. And of course, we ran into Norwell a season ago at the semi-state. So things, the landscape changing with school enrollments and such, and the success factor, and on we go. So interesting how some of the numbers change things like that. So Columbia City JV won by, well, I thought I had it written down. It was 35+. We did get the running clock late in the game. So everybody got a lot of playing time. So they played a full complement of players in the JV game. Lots of players get action, got action, and they did a nice job. So the two varsity squads have reported to their respective benches. And we'll get ready for the starting lineups. I did not get them ahead of time, but we're probably pretty sure what ours are going to be. And I think we'll be heading for the national anthem here momentarily. And I would imagine Mike Mockey, maybe the veteran PA man, often sings the national anthem here. We'll see if he does and see if the band assists him. So we'll see what happens. Of course, many of you watching the IU game out there tonight. So at any rate, let me know if you're listening. If you have me on Facebook or have my number, which many of you do. Love to hear from you here tonight. And we're closing in here on the clock expiring, and we'll start the pregame pomp and circumstance and so on and so forth. And there goes the buzzer. And I'll probably go to the sportsmanship. Probably go through all the ground rules and stuff. So, Lady Eagles will start off with Anissa Tonkel, Tora Holler, Claudia Strack, Izzy Knitter, and it appears as though Sola Holler also in the starting lineup. As the flag comes down out of the ceiling. As we're here at the TP Indicator, these teams have been competing for a lot of years, even back into the days of the old Northeast Indiana Athletic Conference, which was the conference when I was in high school. So it's been a long time. And, of course, Bellmont High School, a consolidation of Decatur High School, Decatur Catholic, and Monmouth High School in 1968. All right, the national anthem here tonight at the TP in Decatur. And the veteran voice of Mike Mockey on the PA here, longtime teacher and golf coach. I had the privilege to coach golf against him for several years and actually still do currently with the girls. So knowing Mike for a lot of years, does a heck of a job down here on the public address and singing the national anthem. So good crowd on hand tonight. And here comes Sola Holler. And Izzy Knitter. It's the start. Anissa Tonkel. And Claudia Strack, forward. And Tora Holler. And, of course, Amy Shear, season number 15, actually, I think 16. And the lights are going to go out. I think they've got quite a production here now. They had some nice patterns on the floor earlier and some ads. And that spotlight's on now as we are in the dark. To borrow a line from Billy Squire. Remember that song out there, In the Dark? All right. See if I can get situated. And number 3 gets the start, and that would be Kate Henson. Well, of course, I can't see my notes now, but guess I could turn my phone light on. That might help. Ashley Blakey, that's a common name down here in Bellmont. Mary Blakey, so we've got the Blakey sisters. And Andy Heim, fresh off his 200th career victory. Had a chance to coach high school golf against him a few years ago. So Grace Rubel gets a start, a 5'4" sophomore for Bellmont. Wait a minute. Wrong list. It's the JV. Okay, here we go. Let's get straightened around here. It'll be Marianne Blakey. Ashley Blakey. Annalie Krukenberg. Lainey French. And pick up the other one here. Kate Kitson. Columbia City all maroon tonight. Bellmont home white. Paul Gonzalez, Tony Bowman, and Sean Sherry have the call on this one. The ball is in the air. The tap is controlled by the Braves, dressed in the home whites tonight. Navy numerals in the crimson trim of the Braves, and they bring it into the front court. We're underway. As up top now is Kitson. Kitson runs the point. Kitson to the left side. Bounce pass for Kuchenberg. Back up to Kitson, top of the key. She'll give it to Ashley Blakey, who drives the baseline, kicks it out baseline left. Laney French lost the handle. They saved the bacon at the midcourt stripe. And Kitson on the move into the paint. All the way in. Scoop and missed it. Rebound cleared by Isabel Knitter and hands to Holler. Holler into the front court. Holler, high right for Columbia City. Dancing around with a dribble up top. Shoves it off to Anissa Tonkel, right corner. Tonkel spins. And ran into traffic. They're called holding foul on Krukenberg.
Bellmont foul number 15 on Krukenberg, her first foul of the game.
Bellmont bench wanted to jump ball, but they're not going to get it. Referee Paul Gonzalez said otherwise. So this will send Anissa Tonkel to the free throw line. Well, the ball's going to be out of bounds. I was going to say, wait a minute. We got an injury already. We got
Substitution for the Braves in number 4, Caitlin Martin.
Bellmont with a little bit of a bloody lip, I think. And Columbia City throws it in, so we got a replacement quickly. And into the corner, it's Knitter. Knitter drives into the paint, tries to go up, can't do the job. Back out to Tonkel outside the arc, drives into the paint. Wild scooping shot, goes in. Holy smokes. So Tonkel has the first two of the ball game. Marianne Blakey in the backcourt gives off to Kitson. Kitson across the timeline, picked up by Blakey, top of the key. Marianne Blakey into the paint, throws it out. Caitlin Bowman, a three. Caitlin Barton checked that, so it's 3-2. Bellmont back into the front court. Quickly comes Columbia City. Tonkel up top, the high left. Holler tries the baseline, flushed out of there by Kitson. Still has it, forces it. Short-armed it, no good. Loose ball. Saved off of Columbia City's Holler, but she stepped out of bounds. 3-2 Bellmont, 6:21 to go in the first. Here at the TP indicator. Andrew Thompson here with it. Maddie at the station. Glad you're with us. The three-quarter mark of the girls' season has passed, or is right about now. And they throw it. Down low, Marianne Blakey bounced off the play underneath. Now French tries to drive, can't do it. No, nice spin move into the paint. Ashley Blakey shot up, no good. Cleared by Sola Holler, and here comes Tonkel. Lead pass ahead, and Izzy Knitter to Strack. Left-handed layup, good. She had position. So 4-3 in favor of Columbia City. 5:40 to go. Stolen by Holler. Gets it off now to Tonkel into the corner of Knitter. Back to Tonkel up the wing, and she's guilty of steps. No further play. So we have a Tonkel 2, and the other two went to Strack. So for the first quarter, 5:25 to go, 4-3, Eagles. In the 8 matchup, Marianne Blakey all the way to the basket. Puts it up a little strong, loose ball across the board, comes to Sola Holler to Tonkel. She'll hit the midcourt stripe, lob it in the corner for Tora Holler. Holler in the corner, and back up top. Now Sola Holler has it. Knitter spins, 5 count on. She's going to have to move it. Into the corner now, Sola Holler. Flushed out of there. In tight quarters, gets it up to Tonkel on the left wing. Now at the arc, moves in. And Knitter takes it across the lane, flips it out beyond the arc, and Tora Holler again. Up top, Sola Holler. Goes in, throws up a wild shot, hits the side of the backboard, no good. She wanted a foul, she's not going to get it. So in the backcourt now, here comes Bellmont, round 1 and round 2, and here goes Ashley Blakey to the bucket, missed it. Loose ball, we got a jump ball. Foul. No jump ball this time. Well, that's two of those near jump balls. Coach Shear wants a jump ball. But instead, it's a Claudia Strack personal foul.
Team first.
So it will be free throws coming with 4:28 to go in the first. Ashley Blakey scores the free throw.
Checking back in.
So 4-4 our score. Kirkenberg back into the lineup for Laney French. Ashley Blakey hits 2-2 at the charity stripe, 5-4 Bellmont. And with 4:28 to go in a quick-moving first quarter so far. Knitter across the timeline for Columbia City. Left side on the wing, looking around, comes back up top. Backed off the play a bit. Now Tora Holler, right side high. Now hits her sister Sola, left side high at the elbow. Backed off the play. Down low, Tonkel. Wide open, Tora Holler, bucket. Oh, and rimmed out, Holy Toledo. Holy smokes, that defied the laws of physics, ladies and gentlemen. That came back out. It was halfway down. Meanwhile, they scoop a layup, missing at the other end. Strack wrestles it out of there for Columbia City. Tonka was already on her way up the floor thinking she had scored. It popped out. 5-4. Here go the Eagles. Tonka draws a Bellmont foul as she hits the deck. No further play. Marianne Blakey picks up the personal foul for Bellmont. So Anissa Tonka will go to the free throw line. A 3-4-3 to go in the first, and that rims out. Not quite as bad as the layup that she just shot. Boy, there must have been a lot of spin on that ball for that to come out like it did. And that free throw good by Tonkel. And with 3:40 to go, first quarter, it's 5-5. And a steal by Knitter. Knitter all the way in. Scores the left-handed layup. Columbia City 7, Bellmont 5. 3.5 for the first. Columbia City putting full court pressure on. Now in the back court, it is Kitson. Kitson throws it across Barton into the front court. They got numbers down low. They lob it in, lose the handle, got it back, put it up, score! Hadley Caffey gets her first two, 7-7. 3:10 to go in the first. Tackle to the timeline, picked up by Barton. And Anissa with the dribble, picks the dribble up. Tora Holler has it. Right elbow extended, looking around. And here's a cutting Strack to the bucket. Scoop! Oh, a little strong in the layup. Rebound cleared by Bellmont. A little traffic underneath. Cafe with it. Throws it off to Kitson. Kitson shakes and bakes, gets around one, around two. Throws it in the corner, knocked into the Eagle bench by Tora Holler. No further play. Coach Shear looking for a deflection. Hassling the officials a bit. Both officials shrug and shake their heads at Coach Shear. Up top, Barton. Down on the right side, it's going to be Blakey, Ashley Blakey. Underneath, baseline. Nice job by Taco to shut her man off. Pitch it out. Three. Score! Kate Kitson. 10-7 Bellmont. 2.5 for the first quarter. Here's Tonkel. Left of the key. Now shoves it off the corner. Knitter out of the left corner. She pops from the blocks. Scores! Rattled in from 12. 10-9. And Knitter, nice defense, kicks it out of bounds. See Isabel Miller coming in for Sola Holler. $2:14 to go in the first. And they lose it. And picked up by Strack to Isabel Miller, who's checked in. Now Tonkel. Left side, all the way down central. Scoops, gets it stuffed. Nice block by Ashley Blakely. She comes and throws it into the front court. Kitson's got it down in the corner. Step back three. That's off the mark. No good by Barton. Loose ball, Columbia City, Strack. Now Tonkel. Lead pass into the corner, left side. Knitter. Knitter puts it on the floor, elbows her man off the play. Can't shake her defender. Now Tora Holler tied up at the free throw line. Anissa Tonkel launches a three. Oh, that rimmed out. Strack corrals the loose ball on the long rebound. Tora Holler down the left side. And Isabel Miller in the left corner. Goes to the bucket, puts it up. No, but she'll draw a Bellmont foul with 1:28 to go in the first. Kitson's going to pick up the personal foul for Bellmont, her first, team third. Anybody checking in tonight? Feel free to check in. Isabel Miller hits the free throw. Ties the game at 10. Lainey French comes back into the Bellmont lineup. Isabel Miller, 2 of 2 at the charity stripe. Eagles 11, Braves 10. So in the backcourt, full court pressure. On the hot seat is Krukenberg. Threw it across to Barton and gets it tight quarters. And Coach Heim wants a timeout. 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout called by the Braves.
So he wants to do something to stifle the Columbia City press, or get around it, I should say. So, don't forget boys basketball tomorrow night, back at home against Bellmont. Girls wrestling regional at Kokomo. Maybe Coach Culp's listening out there tonight and get me the details. And looks like I left the underwriters behind tonight. 1:20 to go in the first quarter. Bellmont basketball, Eagles take the press off. Although Knitter badgers Krukenberg. And back up top, Emily Blakey pulls up from the elbow from 17. No good. Loose ball corralled by Miller of Columbia City. Flips it out to Tora Holler up the left side into the front court. She goes. And Knitter a three. Short. Loose ball. Who's going to get it? Bellmont. They get it out of harm's way, lob it ahead. They're into the front court. They got numbers. But nice job by Columbia City's D to stifle that. 45 seconds for the first. Down to the elbow, it's Caffey. Back up top, Blakey, Ashley Blakey. She's tied up, throws it up top now, Krukenberg. 30 seconds, Krukenberg, check that now, Ashley Blakey's got it. Throws it in the corner, and Barton to the bucket. No, partially deflected by Strack. We got a scrum, look out. Jump ball. Possession to C-City with 20 seconds. Sola Holler and Jillian Morrow into the lineup. Strack out, Knitter out. It's not as physical as we've seen yet in the recent history between these two. 13 seconds, Sola Holler with it. 11-10, the score. Sola Holler on the right side, up top to Tonko, lobs it down low to Tora Holler. Score! The layup. And that's it. After one, Columbia City 13, Bellmont 10. So a good quarter for the visitors. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The JV won rather handily. It took a while, but we were teetering with getting the 35-point running clock threshold on a couple of occasions, but didn't get it there till about a minute 20 to go. So a lot of fouls called, and the JV game was long, but the Lady Eagles dominated the JV contest. So no problem there for the visitors tonight on that behalf. And the varsity contest 13-10. And we'll take a look at the schedule as this turned into a full timeout. And let's see here.
Updated score early in the first quarter, Indiana 7, Oregon 0.
So there's announcing Indiana's up 7-0. So the Lady Eagles return action on Tuesday evening, hosting Wawasee. As again, we're right about the three-quarter pole of the season, and not too terribly far from tournament time. So Bellmont with possession to begin quarter number 2. They trail Columbia City by 3. Krukenberg over on the right side now for French. French guilty of double dribble. Yes, I think Tonkel had a lot to do with forcing her into that. So now Bellmont puts pressure on. Tora Holler looking to throw it in. Gets it to Sola Holler. It's knocked out of bounds from behind by Bellmont. Late Eagle ball again. Press set up by the Braves. Now Tonkel. Tora Holler cruises into the front court. Morrow up the wing. Tora Holler. Tora Holler spins in the paint. Guilty of steps. So turnover Eagles. 28 seconds gone in the second, 13-10. Columbia City in the lead. Marianne Blakey. Up top now to Kitson. And Barton wide on the right side. Kitson's got it up top. Knocked off the play. So Holler ties it up. Jump ball. Possession to Columbia City. Morrow out. Strack in. Miller out. Knitter back in. Ashley Blakey back into the Bellmont lineup. And across the timeline, Lady Eagles break the trap at midcourt. Sola Holler lost the handle. Jump ball. Possession, Bellmont. A minute gone in the second. 13-10 Eagles. No scoring here in the second. Wide right, Krukenberg. Marianne Blakey dumps it down to her sister Ashley. Ashley Blakey misses it. Loose ball. God, a big scramble out there. Bellmont's got it. What do we have? A Columbia City foul. Tonkel was on the floor, and they're going to call a foul on her. So first foul on Tonkel, first of the quarter. Ball bounce to the Braves down here to my left. Ashley Blakey up top, pitches it across now for Krukenberg. Shakes and bakes, wheels and deals, throws it to the elbow. Marianne Blakey. And Marianne Blakey, 6 foot. They go to the bucket. No, but they draw a Columbia City foul. They missed a layup. Sola Holler gets the personal foul. Her first, team second. So a minute 35 gone here in the second. Marianne Blakey tries to get the first score of the quarter, and she does, making it 13-11. So another one for Marianne Blakey, the sophomore, 6-foot sophomore. She scores that one, 13-12. Eagles by a point. Tonkel in the backcourt. They're throwing the pressure at us again. Tora Holler now to Tonkel. Lobs it across for Tora Holler up the left side. Interior feed for Knitter. Off the mark. That's stolen. And a 3 on the way. And that's no good by French. And we've got a pushing foul on the rebound. Ashley Blakey. Actually, the Blakey sisters are sophomores. Well, I think they had her older sister graduate not too long ago. Tora Holler across for Tonkel. 2 minutes gone in the second. Into the corner, Sola Holler's got it. To the elbow now. Tonkel puts it on the floor. Spins, gets it stuffed. And that's off of Tonkel in the end. And they give it to Bellmont. Tonkel didn't like the call, but Coach Shear grumbling a bit. So Bellmont back with it. Eagles by a point. Man, they pop a long 3. That's short. Not much scoring in this one. Tonkel. Throws it off in the corner. Sola Holler a three. That misses way long. And here come the Braves. All the way in. Off the glass. Too strong. And they knock it out of bounds. Be Columbia City ball.
Checking back in for Columbia City, Isabel
Miller
Miller.
for Tonkel. So 13-12. Again, not much scoring here. 5:18 to go in the half. Tora Holler in the backcourt, gets it across to Knitter. Kicks it across. Tora Holler gets it into the front court. Across for Knitter, high left. Knitter dancing around the left wing. Penetrates. Knocked away, but Tora Holler gets it back. Down in the corner, Miller drives the baseline. No further play. A hand check down on the baseline, says Paul Gonzalez. Coach Heim wants an explanation. So Kitson gets her second. She'll go to the bench. Well, she won't go to the bench. Tonkel for Tora Holler. Sola Holler to throw it in. All the way up top to Tonkel. Throws it down low for Strack. That's intercepted. And on the run, it's going to be steps on Barton. Good defense by the Eagles. They had two people chasing Barton and forced her into steps. So Nisa Tonkel lost the handle off of Bellmont out of bounds. Krokenberg back in for Bellmont. Sola Holler will throw it in. Not a good place to have to throw it in. Threw it in the backcourt. Knitter chased it down. And she'll take it to the midcourt stripe. 4:42 to go in the second. 13-12. Eagles. And Tonkel burling her way in. Bounced off the play. It's a cutting. Knitter to the bucket. Oh, a little strong. Strack's got the loose ball. And a Bellmont foul. Laney French going to get the foul. Coach Heim lecturing the official again. And Strack short. Not an easy backdrop here to shoot at sometimes. Tora Holler back in. And first appearance for Kennedy Tucker in the lineup. Miller and Sola Holler to the bench. Strack's got that one. 14-12 Eagles. As we've scored one, and they've scored two in this quarter. So this one a little ugly offensively. And up top, Barton. They jump it down low. Marianne Blakey to the bucket. A little strong. Got it back. Foul Tonkel. This will get Columbia City fans upset. So Tonkel picks up her second, team third. 4:04 to go in the half. Marianne Blakey hands to her sister Ashley. Blakey pulls up on the baseline. That's short. So nobody hitting shots here, really. Under 4 for the half. And Tora Holler. It's out on the right side now. Knitter dumps it down. Tora Holler turns, fires, scores from 15. On the wing, 16-12. Timeout Bellmont. 30-second timeout. So a quick 30 for Coach Heim and the Braves. So 16-12. So the Eagles have outscored them 3-2 in this quarter. So just a lot of stuff happening away from the ball, bumping and grinding and loose balls, turnovers, whatnot. So not the most fluid of games offensively. Still nobody checking in tonight. Sure, some of you listening out there. Maddie's at the station. Andrew Thompson here about 6 rows up at center court here at the TP in Decatur. 3:39 to go in the second. Big conference tilt here. And they get it into the front court. Here's Barton, chased around the key. Then now down on the baseline. They throw it to a cutter. Off the glass, they got the roll off the bank shot by Ashley Blakey. Kruckenberg the assist, 16-14. 3:15 to go in the half. Columbia City by 2. Knitter dumps it on the right side high. Tora Holler. And Tora spins, gives it up to Tonkel. And Tonkel spins into the paint. And contact, no incidental. We go the other way. Some people thought she traveled, but at any rate, it's a turnover, and here comes Bellmont. Ashley Blakey goes all the way in, scoops. No, but whistle on the foul on Tora Holler. As Andrew Parker checks into the broadcast, looks like trainer Vandersall. Tora Holler picks up her first, team's 4th. So this will send Ashley Blakey to the free throw line for the Braves. With 2:48 to go first half, that's long back iron, no good. Ooh, Larry Reed checking in. He says IU 7, Oregon 7. All right. Rodney's checking in. Free throw good this time by Ashley Blakey. And we'll get to that wrestling in a minute. 16-15. Eagles by a point, 2:36 to go, first half. Good crowd on hand here at the TP tonight. And Knitter tries to burl her way in, throws it back out. Here's a Kennedy Tucker 3, that's short. Rebound Bellmont, and they take off with it. Lee pass ahead, they got a man in the clear, but they lost the handle. Now outside the arc, Ashley Blakey with it. Up top, they fake the 3, pull up in the paint, fire, that's back iron no good by Barton. As Bellmont stone cold from the field. Tucker across for Tora Holler, turns, fires, scores! Little 10-footer in the paint. 18-15. And Ashley Blakey throws it across the timeline. Now Barton, they got her all tied up. Ashley Blakey, they got numbers down low. Marianne Blakey to the bucket. Left-handed off the glass and in. Couple 6-footers once in a while find some room down there, and they get the inside position. It's over. All they have to do is execute the shot. 18-17, Columbia City, a minute and a half to go in the half. Tora Holler off to Tonkel, and Kennedy Tucker out of the right corner and gets it out of harm's way. Now Knitter's got it. Knitter, backdoor feed, Tonkel to the bucket, layup, and score! What a move. 20-17, a little give and go. And down on the baseline, Bellmont throws it into the corner. Over there's Barton. And Marianne Blakey to the bucket. Scores! 20-19. They're calling her Mary Blakey, so maybe I'll just go with Mary. 20-19. Eagles by a point, 51 seconds. And Tora Holler left corner. Tonkel all the way in, shoves it off in the corner. Tucker elects not to take a 3, drives into the paint, throws it off. Tonkel will shoot a 3. That's short, into the corner. And Tonkel and her man end up near the water cooler. And meanwhile, Bellmont has a wide open 3. They put it up. That's back iron, no good. Mary Blakey's got the rebound, back to the corner. Another 3 goes up. That one short, this time and over the back of the backboard. Turnover, Bellmont. Sola Holler back into the Columbia City lineup for Tucker. Hadley Caffey into the lineup. She's a sophomore. They've only got one senior. Brianna Converse, we did see her. And here's Tonkel with 10 seconds. Top of the key, high left. 7 seconds. Screen set by Tora Holler. Tonkel carried it. So 5 seconds for Bellmont. Mary Blakey in. Knitter was trying to guard the girl going out of the game. And now Carrington Amber's going to check in for tackle.
Number 10, Carrington Amber checks in.
And to trigger it, Crookenberg gets it in. Mary Blakey down in the corner to Ashley Blakey. Misses a bunny. Puts it back up. Score at the buzzer on a putback. Ashley Blakey gets the putback at the buzzer, and that will make Coach Shearer none too happy. She stomps off. She's not happy. 21-20. As the Eagles gave up the last 4 of the half. So, halftime underway. I don't know if we have a stat person tonight or not. I don't think we do. So, you'll get to hear the Bellmont band. So, we'll take a look at the wrestling. Girls wrestling. We have 8 wrestlers competing at the regional tomorrow at Kokomo's Memorial Gym. Addison O'Melian, Madison Crow, Alyssa Driver, who was the champion of her weight class, Izzy Tucker, Lexi Williamson, Ava Hayden, Kirsten Williamson, and Brooke Steinbacher, who was a champion in her weight class. So good luck to Coach Culp and the girl wrestlers, or lady wrestlers, tomorrow at Kokomo's Memorial Gym in the IHSAA Ladies Wrestling Regional. So thanks for Trainer Vandersall checking in with that. And you know, swimming won their meet over Tippy Valley on the road the other night. So congratulations to them. And then we'll look at the conference standings in their entirety.
Once again, the Bellmont Braves and our Bellmont Alumni Band joining forces tonight.
And right now, currently, as we sit, Bellmont and Norwell are both 3-0.
Student composition.
Leo and Columbia City are 2-1.
By current junior Colton Stetler.
East Noble and Huntington North both 1-2. DeKalb, New Haven 0-3. Taking a look overall, Bellmont 14-1, Norwell 14-4, Leo 13-3, Columbia City 10-6, East Noble 12-4, Huntington North 5-10, DeKalb 6-7, and another tough season for New Haven. They're 1-14. So, longest streak in the conference belongs to Bellmont currently. They've won 8 in a row. Next longest streak goes to Leo. They've won 5 in a row. East Noble's won 4 in a row. And that's the winning streaks of sorts. And a couple other conference games in action tonight. DeKalb is at New Haven. Norwell is at Leo. So, and tomorrow Huntington North will be at East Noble as far as conference play. And so as we do head towards tournament time, Late Eagles with 6 games after tonight. And that includes a makeup with DeWinger. And the Varsity Boys Wrestling also at the Goshen Invitational tomorrow. That's usually a big one. So Late Eagles with 6 games after tonight, which will include Wawasee at home Tuesday night, at Huntington North on Saturday the 17th. Fort Wayne DeWinger a makeup Tuesday the 20th. DeKalb, January 23rd. Northrop, January 27th. Those all at home, and then finish it up at New Haven, January 30th. So the deal on the 17th, and of course, Lady Eagles were originally the only scheduled game, but the Warsaw Columbia City boys game that was snowed out on Thanksgiving weekend, and then the makeup on the following Monday was washed due to weather. That's also January 17th. Warsaw boys at home. Meanwhile, our girls will be at Huntington North, so unfortunate break there as far as the schedule with both in action. And Indiana goes up 14-7 with 40 seconds left in the first half. So that's kind of the way the schedule looks. And as far as the sectional this year, we do host the boys sectional, but the girls will be on the long haul at Tippecanoe Valley. So, interesting site selection there, as that seems to be the furthest south and west of the other schools, other than maybe being due south of Northwood, but Fairfield's going to have a long haul to get there. So that's where the girls will report for sectional play. Class 3A sectional 20 in that first week of February. So taking a look at the boys' upcoming schedule again, they host Bellmont tomorrow night. Huntington North, they will host them on January 16th. And they'll have Warsaw on the 17th. They just announced the IU score. And then January 20th, boys at Homestead. Meanwhile, the girls make up with the Wenger. Boy, some unfortunate nights where both our teams are in action due to cancellations and whatnot. Boys at Homestead, January 20th. That's the night the girls make up the Wenger. Bellmont has returned to the floor. And they're about 2:45 away. So the boys looking pretty good right now. They're ranked 9-1 overall. And take a look at those boys' rankings real quick. Well, let's go back to the girls' sectional for the meantime here. Let's do that. Here comes Columbia City. Back onto the floor. Oops, and I don't want that. Well, maybe I do. Yeah, I do. And the Lakers have played a pretty hefty schedule, despite the 10-6 record, so it's not been easy by any stretch. As we go back and look at that sectional currently, current records, Fairfield is 10-5, Columbia City is 10-6, Tippecanoe Valley 11-4, and Wawasee 6-9. Northwood 7-10, West Noble 6-9. So that is where we are as far as the sectional opponents. So again, Fairfield, Tippecanoe Valley, Wawasee, Northwood, and West Noble, and Columbia City will get together at Tippecanoe Valley, out at Death Valley. Halfway between Mentone and Akron, for those of you that aren't familiar with that. That will be an exciting trip. So both teams have reported to their respective benches. As we're here at the TP Indicator, Andrew Thompson flying with you tonight. Maddie at the station. As far as I know, I don't know if any other assistants are there tonight as far as that goes, but thank you, Maddie. Glad you're with us for another season of Lady Eagle basketball in this 91.5 FM WJHS. I think it's 41st year now, maybe, of its existence. So here we go. Columbia City basketball there to throw it in. They dump in the backcourt, picked up by Knitter. Lady Eagles move it right to left across your radio dial for those of you that still have dials. Knitter into the front court. Now Tora Holler with it. Top of the key off to Tonkel on the right side. Tonkel tries the baseline. Shoves her way in. Kicks it out. Now Sola Holler picks up the short hop pass. Knitter down low. Strack underneath. Scored a layup. Basket counts. Bellmont foul. Mary Blakey is the Eagles. That was a set play. So that makes it 22-21 Columbia City. Mary Blakey's second. First foul a half. 21 seconds gone. Strack rolls the free throw in. 23-21. Columbia City. Sola Holler slipped in the backcourt, chasing her defender. They get it underneath. They have a cutter to the basket. No fair play. That's going to be a push from behind on Sola Holler. Well, they call it a hold. Take your pick, but and down low, they go to the bucket. They score a layup. Inside position for Mary Blakey, and she ties the ball game at 23. That was a lot quicker scoring than the second quarter. We only had like 3 points between the two teams for 5 minutes of the quarter. Sola Holler out on the left side for Columbia City, dressed in the road maroon tonight. Tora Holler high right, dumps it down low. Strack tied up by Mary Blakey, throws it interior to Knitter. They lost the handle, look out. Bellmont steals out of a scrum. And it's going to be Blakey, Ashley Blakey, bumped off the play. Now gives it up top to Krukenberg. She goes all the way in, turns, fires. Back iron no good from a close distance. Tonkel the rebound. Long pass into the front court. Corralled by Tora Holler. She goes in, gets stuffed. Ricochets, loose ball, batted around Bellmont. 2-on-1. Here they go on a break. And they try to throw it across, but nice job by Sola Holler to get back and knock it out of bounds. 6:26 to go third quarter, even at 23. Not a plethora of scoring tonight for sure. Bellmont ball down here to my right. Kitson to throw it in underneath the Bellmont basket. Ashley Blakey spins into the paint, scoops, missed it. And whoa, Tora Holler, nice job boxing out. Bellmont bench a little up in arms over that. Sola Holler into the paint, almost ran into her sister Tora in the paint. Now throws it back up top. Tonkel has it. Down low to Strack. Strack, 3 seconds. Usually you have to be in there about 5 before they call it these days.
Checking in number 40,
Jillian Morrow back into the ball game. So here we go. 2 minutes gone in the third. 23 apiece. Mary Blakey up top, the 6-foot sophomore, top of the key. Shoves it off on the right side on the wing. Kitson into the paint. Flips it back outside the arc. French has it. French on the drive. Tries to elbow Sola Holler off the play. Ashley Blakey down into the paint. Lost the handle. Got it back. Forced it. Scores off the glass. Kind of a shot-put shot, but it went in. 25-23. 5.5 to go. Third quarter. Bellmont by 2. I think the largest lead's been 4 points. Sola Holler. Wide right now. Tonkel's got it. Tonkel tries the baseline. And they say a block. And loose ball corralled by Bellmont in front of the Columbia City bench. Kitson being badgered by Tonkel. Gets it into the front court. Columbia City wanted a foul the previous play. They're not going to get it. Throw it down. Mary Blakey. Backdoor feed. No, but whistle and a foul on Tora Holler. Tora Holler, a foul from behind, and there didn't appear to be too much there. So she's going to pick up her second, team second. So free throws coming. It looked like a sure layup, but apparently there was some impedance given by Holler. French scores the free throw. Morrow out in favor of Strack. Sola Holler to the bench in favor of Isabel Miller. Meanwhile, Bellmont up 3. 4:58 to go third quarter here at the TP in Decatur. And the next one, back iron, no good. Rebound cleared by Knitter of Columbia City. And she'll set sail for the midcourt stripe. Into the front court. High left now, it's Tonkel. Tonkel to Strack, top of the key. Tora Holler wrestling for position underneath. But now Tonkel, left wing, drives into the paint. Turns, scoops, fires. Back iron, no good. Loose ball, batted it around, and it comes to Bellmont. And with 4.5 to go, they come into the front court with a 3-point lead and possession. Ashley Blakey over on the right side. Kitson has it. Kitson backed off the play, lobs it down low. Mary Blakey's got it. The 6-footer burls her way in, missed it. And she's going to be called on a pushing foul underneath. Her third, team second. She's going to come out in favor of Hadley Caffey, a 6-foot summer. Where do they get these 6-footers down here? We don't get many 6-footers. And here comes Knitter to the midcourt stripe. 4:08 to go in the third as she hits the midcourt stripe. Right, throws in the corner. Miller in tight quarters, all the way into the paint. Looking back door, in trouble, on the hot seat. Throws it in tight quarters to Tora Holler. That's stolen. A lot of traffic there. And here comes Bellmont. And Ashley Blakey all the way in, out of control. Threw it up. Columbia City deflects it and steals it. Here's Tonkel. Tonkel all the way in. Puts it up. No, but whistle on the Bellmont foul. Kitson picks it up, her third. Team's third. So Bellmont's starting to get into some foul trouble. We've got a couple with 2, but although Tonkel, does she have 3? Tonkel back iron, no good on the free throw. Knitter out for Sola Holler. French back into the lineup for Bellmont as Kitson sits down. Tonkel, got it. 26-24, Eagles trail it by 2, 3:41 to go third quarter. Racing into the front court comes Barton. Barton around the key, looking left, finds help on the left side, French from the arc. And now it's Barton. Barton in trouble, corralled, knocked away from behind. They pick up the loose change. And it's Caffey giving it to Ashley Blakey. She dribbles into a lot of traffic. Now they go in again. Scoop. Score! How did she get through the defenders? Krukenberg makes it 28-24. Tonkel back. Scoops. Air ball. No good. She wanted a foul. She's not going to get it. And here comes Bellmont into the front court. 3 minutes to go. They lead it by 4. Have a collision. Offensive foul. This will send Coach Hyman to orbit. He's already halfway on the floor. Coach Shear wants a timeout. So referee Paul Gonzalez is going to hear it from Andy Heim. Time listening to anybody to listen to the officiating crew. He's red hot. His face is red. So we have a stoppage with 2:59 to go. There was a collision there, and they call the foul on Bellmont. Ashley Blakey is Tonkel and her collided, and Tonkel ended up running. Wait a minute, Tonkel was the defender, and Blakey ran over her basically. Tonkel hit the deck pretty hard, but they said she led with the elbow, so that got things on fire here in the TP. Columbia City fans have been a little chirpy and irate as well. So obviously a player control foul, no foul shots. So here we come, 2:56 to go, third quarter. 28-24 Bellmont, wide on the right side, Tora Holler. Down low to Tonkel into traffic. Strack gets the loose change, puts it up. No. She wanted foul, not going to get that. And Ashley Blakey into the corner now. Kruckenberg to Ashley Blakey off the glass. Scores! Left-handed scooping layup. Bellmont by 6. That's the largest lead by either squad of the night. Tonkel into the right corner. Sola Holler with it. Sola being chased out of the corner. And Sola down to the baseline. Throws it out to Tonkel. And Tonkel in the paint. Scoop. Scores! Left-handed. And it's 30-26. 2:08 to go. Bellmont dumps it down in the paint, into the corner. They fake the three, drive the baseline. Back outside, Ashley Blakely, a free. No good. Loose ball, Columbia City Strack. I'm not sure that's the shot Coach Heim wanted, but that's what he got stuck with. And Sola Holler into the paint. Now to her sister Tora up top. Tora spins into the paint. A little strong, no good. And they miss a layup. As Ashley Blakey got loose in there, but here comes Columbia City's Tonkel to Miller, a three. That's off the mark. She was wide open. So they call Miller for, no, they call Strack. So Coach Shear working the officials a little bit. And first appearance for Converse? Did I hear? 30-26, 1:14 to go, third quarter. And they put it on the floor into the paint. French trying to make the move, picked her dribble up, back outside the arc. Ashley Blakey all the way in and didn't get the roll. Loose ball off of Columbia City's Strack. We've dodged a couple bullets down there because they missed a couple cold turkey layups. And they get to the bucket. Score a layup. They had to cut her. French makes it 32-26. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Bellmont by 6. Sola Holler up top. 5 count on. Flips it to Kennedy Tucker. Tucker. They call a foul on Bellmont. So as the fans start to get a little restless behind me. So Kennedy Tucker got the free throw. 32-27. Tora Holler comes out in favor of Tonkel. Jill Morrow in for Strack. Tucker got that one. She kind of got bailed out. She ran into a lot of traffic. And they get it across the timeline. We have her trapped and stolen by Tonkel. And Tonkel off to Knitter. Cross court feed. Sola Holler to Kennedy Tucker. Tucker puts it on the floor. Holler. Sola in the corner. As pushed on the play was Tonkel. Now Knitter up top. 5 count on. Going to have to move it. She's badgered by Converse, who's checked into the ball game. 5-7. They're only senior. 15 seconds. Now Knitter tied up. Now Tonkel high left. 10 seconds. Tonkel. Tonkel puts it on the floor. Stripped to the ball out of bounds. She wants a foul, not going to get it. Probably going to get Tonkel out of there, I would think. Nope, Tora Holler for Tucker. Thought maybe with the foul situation. Of course, Tora has as many as Tonkel. 5.5. Tonkel to throw it in. There's the cutter. Knitter to the bucket. Scored a layup. Man, they're going to run out of time. 32-30. Lady Eagles with a 4-0 surge to end the third quarter. So they needed that. For sure. So, we got a good one here tonight. Largest lead's been 6. And we'll go to the fourth. Bellmont by a deuce. So glad you're hanging with me tonight. And we'll see where this one goes. JV was all Columbia City. That one took a while. A lot of fouls. We couldn't quite get to the 35-point threshold for running clock till the waning stages of the game. Then they started calling a lot of fouls, and it was one of the longer JV games we've had. So the final stanza coming, barring extra time, which this one potentially has that opportunity to go extra time as close as it's been. It will be Bellmont basketball. They'll move it left to right. They have it in midcourt. Ashley Blakey throws it to Kitson, and we're underway. Kitson throws it to Mary Blakey, who's back into the ball game. And contact. Coach Shear wanted to travel. She's not going to get it. Ashley Blakey layup and scores. Kind of around the defender a bit. We had a body in the vicinity, but kind of got to tip your hand on that one to them. 34-30. Knitter now to Tonkel. Tonkel. And she gets knocked down. And it's out of bounds off of Bellmont. Both teams pretty tired, I would think. It's been a pretty rough game. Not as rough as some in the past. And we lose it into the backcourt, but that's a deflection, so we're okay. That's not over and back. No protest from Coach Heim. 7:15 to go. Tonkel. Tonkel into the paint, forces her way in, scoops. Missed it a little strong. She gets the loose ball, however. Backdoor feed. Oh, Knitter puts it in. Nice job by Tonkel to find her in all that traffic. 34-32 a minute gone. Foul, Sola Holler in the backcourt. Coach Shear has the basketball. Gives it up to the official. Sometimes the coaches get a hold of the ball and they hold it and chirp the official before they give it to him. See that once in a blue moon. All right, so here's Kitson. Flips it across the timeline. Rainbow pass saved on the side by French. Further down in the corner is Barton. Claudia Strack with the defense on Barton. Dumps it down low. Mary Blakey. Backdoor feed wide open. Score! Laney French. You can see that one coming. Nice setup there by Bellmont. They lead it by 4 again. 36-32. 6:25 to go. Sola Holler has it up top for Columbia City around the key left. Threw it away, I think. Yeah. So an unforced error is somebody went one way and the passee or passer thought they were going to go the other and went into the bleachers. So 6:12 to go, 36-32. Mary Blakey, look out. Down low they go to Ashley Blakey. Turns, spins in the paint, didn't get the roll. Dodged a bullet there. Tackle ahead. Tora Holler to a cutting Knitter. Knitter into the paint, burls her way in traffic, throws it up top to Tackle. Tackle sidesteps a man. Sola Holler in the corner, loose on the baseline. Blocked by Mary Blakey. Holler goes down. We go the other way. That gets the natives a little restless. Now on the fly, Bellmont with it. Kitson, 5:40 to go. It's 36-32. Bellmont in the lead. Mary Blakey out on the wing. Hits her cutting sister, Ashley Blakey. Scored a layup. 38-32, so they're back up 6, matching their largest lead of the night. And here comes Taco with 5:25 to go in the ball game. Timeout, Columbia City. Coach Shears wants to get things dialed in. As all of a sudden, Bellmont gets 3 layups. And goes back up. Well, actually, it's got 2. It was 34-32, and they. So, with 5:23 to go, it's kind of 6 points in a game like this can feel like 15. Coach Zorger's out on the floor lecturing the official. Usually don't see the assistants get away with that. It's Coach Z throwing her 2 cents in. Surprised she got away with that. She walked out there and kind of started giving the officials some information. We dump in the backcourt, picked up there by Knitter, 5:20 to go. Eagles trail up by 6 now. Sola Holler down low into traffic, and Tackle's knocked to the floor. Strack in tight quarters is knocked out of bounds by Bellmont into the Eagle bench. With 5:12 to go, it'll be Columbia City ball down here to my left. Coach Shear on the prowl in the corner. Tora Holler to throw it in up top. Knitter's got it. With 5:10 to go. On the wing, down low, tackle to Tora Holler. Turn around off the glass a little strong. Boy, had the shot you wanted, it just didn't go. 5 minutes to go, Bellmont by 6. Crucial possession here. This matches their largest lead of the night. Further down in the corner, tied up. And out of the corner, left side, French with 4:45 to go. French pulls up from the elbow. That's well off the mark. Rebound cleared by Strack. And Knitter to the top of the key. Knitter bumped. Flips to Tora Holler into traffic. She gets bumped into the corner. Sola Holler a 3. Score! 3-point goal! She was left alone, and Sola teed it up and put it in. 38-35. 4:20 to go. Look out, Mary Blakey loose. Layup score. 40-35. And she just cleared her man out of the way and put it in. 4:10 to go. Bellmont by 5. IU 21-7. All right. And Sola Holler up top to Tora Holler. Lost the handle. Got it back. Under 4 to go. 40-35 Bellmont. Tora Holler, step back 3. That's off the mark, and that's going to cascade into the corner. That will be Bellmont's ball. Barton back into the Bellmont lineup. Bellmont has thrown it in the corner, but we don't put much pressure. We're going to pick him up half court. And here comes Kitson to Mary Blakey. Down low to sister Ashley Blakey. Spin, scoop, layup, score. Timeout Bellmont. And all of a sudden they're making a living getting in the bucket. Coach Shearer is honked with the defense. So 3:31 to go. We got a Bellmont timeout. They have their largest lead of the night, which is 7 points, 42-35. Here at the TP indicator. So the plot thickens a bit, although Bellmont's kind of putting the squeeze on us there. They're getting, the Blakey sisters are eating us up underneath right now. And they're at 6 foot and 5'9". So, Lady Eagles with some work to do. I would think this is a must-score possession with 3:31 to go. Been a strangely called game at times. They've let them really get rough, and at other times they've called some like some hand checks here and there. So, not that has anything to do with the score, but it's just the way the game's been played. So Columbia City basketball, length of the floor to go. Bellmont puts full court pressure on the Eagles. We've got two way down at the basket. Now they're going to let it off as Tonko comes up, and she's badgered by her man all the way into the front court. Tonko into the paint, in trouble, threw it into traffic, got stolen. And Bellmont, with 3:15 to go, has it. They get it across the timeline. Ashley Blakey down low, underneath. They don't go to the bucket, and they back it out. And they're going to run a clock. Kitson with it. And Tonko up on her. Ashley Blakey spins up top. She's in trouble. Gets it off now to Kitson. Kitson, 2:55 to go. Eagles trail it by 7. Kitson chased. And now Ashley Blakey. Knitter picks up her first. Team second. Well, in the end, we might have to end up fouling, so we've got fouls to give. 2:50 to go. Bellmont ball way over the sideline. Mary Blakey's got it. Now Kitson chased, and that was a quick one. So Knitter another quick foul. Her second. Team's third. Unless we're going for the immediate foul here. And they get it in. Knitter's on her man. And Kitson being chased. And 5 count on. Kitson's in trouble. Nice job by the Eagle defense. But they throw it. They get it out of harm's way. They got numbers. They pitch it back out with 2:34 to go. And a foul given up by Tora Holler.
Foul number 32, Tora Holler, her third, team fourth.
Her third, team fourth. 2:33 to go. So we're one away from the penalty. So the next foul, Bellmont will shoot. And trailing by 7, we're probably going to have to foul at some point. Ashley Blakey up top. Tries to shake Tonko, can't do the job. Gets it off to her sister Mary Blakey. Now Kitson up top. Foul given up by Jill Morrow, I think. No.
Foul shot number 22,
Addison Gowan, who's checked into the ball game.
Team's fifth.
Okay, team's fifth, so this is going to send Kitson to the free throw line. So they have an opportunity to go up 9, which could really put us on the hot seat. And they score the free throw, 43-35. And good again, 44-35. They're up 9, so we're basically down 3 3-pointers. Tora Holler gets it into Knitter. 2:22 to go. Knitter up the right side in the front court for the Eagles. Knitter spins left side. Knitter knocked off the play, needs help. Gets it to Tora Holler. Tora lost a handle, and it's stolen. And now here's Ashley Blakey up top to Kitson. And Kitson, Coach Shear wants a foul, and Knitter's going to give it up. Knitter picks up her third.
Timeout, Columbia City.
So they'll shoot 2 more with 2:01 to go, and all of a sudden Bellmont looking in command of this.
30-second timeout. The Lady Eagles, 30-second timeout.
So 44-35 our score. And I'm trying to think. I think we've been outscored 8-1 over the last 3 minutes of change here. And you got to credit Bellmont. They've been able to make the shots here in the late going, and we haven't. And a couple unforced turnovers kind of put us in dire straits. So down 9. And Bellmont will go to the charity stripe. And these two could put us in a real world of hurt. And it will be Kate Kitson, a 5'5" junior, to the free throw line with 2:01 to go. Two shots, no more 1-on-1 or anything like that. Wow, there looked like we were going to take charge of this game. Kitson misses the free throw. She was 2 of 2 her last trip. 2:01 to go. 44-35. No good of that one on Kitson. And they're going to call what they call a displacement foul now. Ashley Blakey, guilty of a push. They don't call over the back anymore. So her 2 missed free throws. And here is Tonkel. Scoops, missed it. Strack got the loose ball, batted around. Who's going to get it? And it's knocked away from Carrington Amber, who's checked into the ball game and blocked away out of bounds. Good job by Knitter to get back. So we had a couple chances to get that loose ball back and just could not do it. Dribbled into a lot of traffic. 1:45 to go. 1:45, 44-35. But Bellmont has the basketball. Tonkel gives up the foul. Coach Shear none too happy right now. So, Krukenberg. This is a free throw. It rattled out. So Belmont's kind of leaving the door open a little bit. Now this one could make it, in theory, 4 possessions, could put them up 10. And that free throw is good. 45-35, 1:40 to go. We get it into Tonkel. We got a hustle now. Minute 38, Tonkel hits the midcourt stripe, tries to shake and bake around her man. Gives it to Amber. Amber has it. Oh, boy, did she get away with a travel. Tora Holler to the bucket. Got the roll. Timeout, Columbia City. No, they didn't get it. They did recognize the timeout. Wow, did we get a break. Things happen so fast sometimes. So Tora Holler got the roll on the about 8-footer in the paint. Off the glass. So that makes it 45-37 with 1:25 to go. And we're in a situation where we're going to have to start giving up more fouls, which means 2 shots. So it's basically right now coming down to them missing free throws per se. So, and we got a break there as we definitely took some steps there before the pass down to Tora Holler, but got away with it. So Bellmont basketball. Mary Blakey down here to my left to throw it in. And Columbia City knocks it away, but it's going to go out of bounds off the Eagles. Wait a minute. And they're going to correct the call here. They pointed to Columbia City. This could be huge. 1:21 to go. We got a discussion about the possession. Bellmont ball. Now Coach Shear's not happy. It looked like it was going to be Belmont's ball as Knitter got over there to deflect the inbounds. Kind of a bang-bang play. Mary Blakey to get it in. Timeout, Coach Heim, as they were getting close to a 5-second call. So another timeout with 1:21 to go. 45-37. Eagles trail it by 8, as we just had trouble executing down the stretch. So, with 1:21 to go, Eagles still in the hunt, but kind of on the hot seat here. Don't forget boys basketball tomorrow night back at the from the confines of Columbia City High School. So Bellmont back to the floor. My Lord, Larry Reed with an update. 3:13 left in the second. It's now Indiana 28, Oregon 7. Holy crow. All right, they get it in, and we can't get the foul, and time's a-wasting. And we're finally going to, we can't commit the foul. Well, they wanted an elbow. It's tackle at the deck. We steal it. Sola holler. Now Coach Himes upset. And there's a three by Carrington Amber, an air ball. Loose ball. We got a scrum. Look out here. Bellmont gets it, and there's going to be a foul. After all that, and they call a little. So down to 1:01 after all of that. Amber had a wide open three, but it was way short. So free throws coming now for Mary Blakey. And she can probably put it on ice. No good. Belmont's missed 4 of their last 5 free throws. Strack's going to check back into the ball game for Amber. So another free throw for Mary Blakey. She's got it. So that makes it a 46-37 ball game. 1 minute to go. Knitter races up the right side and hands to Tonkel. Tonkel puts it on the floor into the paint, burls her way in, turns. Score! Basket counts, and the back official calls a foul. It rolls in. Kruckenberg the foul, 46-39. Amber back in for Strack. So Tonkel will shoot a free throw to try to complete a 3-point play. It's 46-39. Tonkel can bring the Eagles to within 6 with 51 seconds to go. So huge, obviously. Tonkel has it. They get it in. Mary Blakey to Ashley Blakey. Ashley Blakey, we got her trapped. Foul. Anissa Tonkel gets a foul. Some of the fans want travel, but the Columbia City fans are not going to get it. So 46 seconds. This will send Ashley Blakey to the free throw line, and we're about running out of time here. Back iron, no good. So there again are leaving the door open. Strack back for Carrington Amber. 46-40, 46 seconds to go. And that free throw is good. So that may have been the dagger there. Sola Holler in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline to Knitter. Knitter all the way in the bucket. Ran out of real estate underneath. Now to Tonkel. Tonkel puts it on the floor. Turns, scoops. No good. And they get it out of harm's way. 30 seconds, they run into the front court with it. And throw it across, and foul given up by Sola Holler with 23 seconds. Timeout, Eagles.
Timeout called by Columbia City. A full timeout.
So 23 seconds. And Bellmont up by 7. So Columbia City not in a good position right now. So, I'm going to have to hope for a couple of misses here and just have to hope for a lot to go our way in 23 seconds. So the two respective benches talk it over. We'll come down the home stretch of this one. We made it past the 9 o'clock hour with the long JV contest. And I haven't got any stats tonight, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to sneak down, get a look at the scorebook, and come back to the broadcast or not. Kitson to the free throw line. Got it. 48-40. And Kitson again. Got it. 9-point lead. 23 seconds. Tora Holler gets it into Tonkel. Tonkel drives it into the front court. Foul give Bellmont.
Also number 4, Caitlin Martin, her first.
Martin picks up her first. Martin, I don't even say, Barton, I should say. Barton got the foul. Now Tonkel's got it with 19.6, gets it across the timeline, fouled again. This is just to make us inbounded again. Try to get a steal on the inbound, I guess. 16 seconds. Holler gets it in, and that's knocked away by Bellmont. 15.4, Columbia City's ball, 49-40. Get it into Knitter. Gives it to Holler. Spins to Tora Holler. Pulls up, fires, back iron, no good. Loose ball off of Mary Blakey. Holler has it. Got it knocked away. His turnover will be Belmont's ball with 2.9. And the Braves are going to stay undefeated in conference play. They will likely go into their game with Norwell undefeated. And Ashley Blakey, clock didn't start. There they started. Well, they call it anyway. So that's it. So 49-40 is your final. So Columbia City is going to drop to 10-9 on the campaign. So, Eagles down the stretch could not hit shots and had a few unforced turnovers, and it cost them in the end, and it's 49-40 your final.
Hey, we want to thank our alumni band members who came back
So,
to join us tonight. You guys were awesome.
We'll take a look here. Let's see. So Columbia City is going to fall to 10-7 on the campaign. And 2-2 in the conference. And Norwell was at Leo tonight, so likely it's going to be 4-0 Bellmont against 4-0 Norwell next week. And Bellmont will be at Norwell, so that should be a little bit of a Donnybrook. Should be a big crowd. So they'll play for top spot, it appears, I would assume, that unless Leo pulls the upset over Norwell tonight.
Unofficial scoring for the game.
Unofficial scoring.
First
right knee.
Tora Holler had 8 points. And leading the Lady Eagles in scoring, Anissa Tonko with 11 points.
Tonko had 11 to
For
lead the Eagles.
Braves, Hadley Caffey had 2. Caitlin Martin with 3. Ani Krickenberg had 3 points. 5 points for Lainey French. Kate Kitson with 7. Mary Blakey had 11. And leading the Braves and the game in scoring, Ashley Blakey with 18 points.
Ashley Blakey with 18. She's the one that got to us in the end. And so again for Bellmont, Kitson with 7, Barton with 3, Caffey with 2, Krickenberg with 3, French with 5, Ashley Blakey 18, Mary Blakey 11. So the Blakey sisters really got the better of us tonight. A couple of 6-footers underneath. For Columbia City, Sola Holler with 3, Isabel Knitter with 8, Tonko with 11, Kennedy Tucker with 2, Claudia Strack with 6, Isabel Miller with 2, and Tora Holler with 8. So that's the way the old cookie crumbles here tonight. And the Bellmont Braves will go to 15-1 overall, run their winning streak to 9 games. Columbia City will lose their second in a row, drop to 2-2 in the conference, 10-7 overall. And they will next see action Tuesday night hosting Wawasee back at Columbia City High School. So a few missed opportunities for Lady Eagles there in the second half, and Bellmont wins at 49-40 here tonight at the TP in Decatur. So don't forget, we got boys basketball tomorrow night. Bellmont comes to town. Girls wrestling, good luck tomorrow in the regional. And, of course, boys wrestling has a couple of events, so good luck to them as well. So I don't imagine we're going to get Coach tonight. And if it is, it's probably going to be a while. So I think we'll just go ahead and wrap this one up for tonight. Frustrating loss for the Lady Eagles and the coaching staff, no doubt about it. So, for Maddie back to the station, thank all of you for checking in. So, Andrew Thompson saying so long from the TP Indicator, telling you the final score. Once again, the Bellmont Braves 49, the Columbia City Lady Eagles 40. We'll see you tomorrow night for boys against Bellmont. Andrew Thompson saying so long. Good night, everyone.